Hello Tom. Well, today is the 11th of January. I think it's the 11th. And it's another beautiful day. We're having this incredible weather. It's lots of sunshine. And we're getting up sometimes, like yesterday it was up to about 15. Right now it's about 6. But it's still beautiful and you can hear the seagulls and the birds. And I'm in Crofton and you can see they're just loading the ferry to go over to Salt Spring Island. Now, I know I've done this walk before, so I won't spend a lot of time on it, but I just thought it's such a pretty day. I'd let you have a little look. And in the background there is Salt Spring Island. Where you see that white there is the ferry goes in, not quite there, but somewhere over there it goes in. It goes sort of to the right of that and heads in there. So there is the ferry. And we look down here along the boardwalk. It's a nice walk. It doesn't get a lot of sun this time of year because it's in the shade. You'd have to be here early morning to get any sun at all. But I'll take a walk along and have a look, see what we can see. Well, I've just come along the boardwalk to here, and there's a little spit that goes out to, it's a private dock. People still use it, but it's a private dock. And you can see there's all these seagulls lined up. There's actually a sign at the bottom that says, "All welcome at Bridlington, free food." So they're all lined up ready for a flight to Chris's place. So there's the ferry, all ready to go. That's the pulp mill in the background. I'm not quite sure what they make there. I think it's cardboard and this type of thing. It used to be owned by local people and it may have had some government connections, but it is now owned by a private family in Indonesia. And they've laid a lot of people off and they've cut production there. So I think in time it will disappear because the land is worth way too much money. And that is steam from some of the work they do there. And there's the ferry heading over to Salt Spring. This one goes about every hour and a half, I think. It's a very short trip, I think it's like 20 minutes. 30 minutes, I think. And you only pay one way. You pay to go over, you don't have to pay to leave. Which sort of saves a lot of time. It is busy on a Saturday because there's quite a famous market every Saturday in Salt Spring. It's really good. So you can see some of the material they use for the pulp. I suppose it's wood chips or sawdust and stuff. I don't know what they bring. And that's what these big barges are for. You can see there. You can get a better shot of the pulp mill there. I'll walk a bit along here. Wouldn't it be quite something if the Martin Mars flew over right now? I heard yesterday from my friend Ken that it was on the water with all 4 engines going and going up and down, but they weren't doing it for very long. And so I did drive by and I saw nothing when I was down there. So here's all the seagulls. That's as close as I can get. There's is right here. So if you look here, behind these barges, you can see some buildings. That would be Chemainus. So we have Crofton, Chemainus, and then Ladysmith. I'll come round, but I'm going to be looking into the sun, so I don't know how it'll be. It's quite bright. So I'm just on the other side here now, into the bay, which is quite nice. And this is the campground here, which is empty this year, and usually full of people spending the winter here. In behind there's people that stay all winter, but I'm quite surprised there's not the camper vans that usually are in here, and maybe the odd tent. It's all got too expensive though. This is a guest house up in here amongst the trees. Pleasant little place actually. There's a bit of sand down there at the far end. They brought the sand in for a children's beach. Well, that's it for today. I have been trying for the last couple of days to take video of the totem poles in Duncan, and I've failed miserably. It's either been too busy or too noisy. So I'm going to hopefully tomorrow morning will be nice like here today, and go down on a Sunday morning. Hopefully it'll be quieter and get some nice footage, because Duncan is famous for its totem poles, so it would be quite nice to catch them. But it was so busy yesterday with the traffic, you couldn't really hear a thing, all the noise in the background. So when I got the videos home, I thought, you know what, I'll have another go at this. All right, that's it for today. That's Saturday, and over and out.